Long Tale for Jessie. Once upon a time there was a kangaroo, and that kangaroo loved another 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 kangaroo, which is how it sometimes goes in Kangaroo Land. Love Song for Straights. Push her valves, pull her buttons, Decorate her corners, moisten her edges, and squeeze her accordion. Wind up his springs, lick his eyelids heavy, touch up his garden path, toy with his cauliflower, and squeeze his accordion. Walk along your bridge of sighs, drum along your shoulder, investigate your nostril, contemplate your rib cage, and squeeze your accordion. Yes to my frozen angles, yes to this elbow here, yes to my lifting planes, yes to my hidden streams, but squeeze my accordion. Meta. He was religious about religion, and arty about art, and natural about nature, and absurd about absurdity, and wordy about words, and neurotic about neurosis, and strong about strength, and objective about objectivity, and caring about cares, and bitter about bitterness, and loving about lovers. He was sweet to the sweet, and nasty to the nasty, and friendly to the friendly, and manly to the manly, and kindly to the kindly, and silly to the silly, and loving to the loving. He fooled with foolishness, and laughed about laughter, and hated to hate, and raged about raging, and believed in belief, and avoided avoiding, and studied studying, and trusted in trust, and loved to be loved. But was he cowardly to cowards, or disturbed by disturbance, or comic about comedy, or womanly to women, or musical about music, or disastrous about disaster, or smelly about smells? Well, he loved to make love. So he kidded the kidders, and kissed the kissers, and punched the punchers, and pulled the pullers, and dreamed to dream, and hoped to hope, and regretted to regret, and ate with the eaters, and sported with the sports, and sang to sing, and whirled to whirl, and ducked to duck, and pretended to pretend, and intended to intend, and loved to love. From 1959 and 60, Lyrical Text number 12. Hardly I can tell who they are. I can hardly tell who they are. Can I tell who are they, who they are, they who are tell? I can hardly tell who they are. I can tell who they are, hardly. From 1959 and 60, Lyrical Text number 13. Together, alone, to be. Desire, to be alone, to be together, together. Desire, watching desire, to be together, to be alone. Desire, to be alone together. An old one, the pendulum. Dangling, dangling, I don't know, but it seems to me as how dangling, dangling, there isn't no way out, so move along. Dangling, dangling, the motion was in the cards, it was forced on you. Dangling, dangling, the card you've drawn is the hanged man, roughly observation without participation. Dangling, dangling, just do something, no matter if it's the wrong thing. Dangling, dangling, you've drawn the hanged man. Poem 1963. My soul is a steam shovel. They tell me I am unemployable. There is work to be done. Portrait of a woman. She is alive. Warm she is angry. Round she is anxious. Ready she is broke. Lonely she is caring. Interested she is difficult. Gentle she is. Pseudonymon. John, 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 ever so John, 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 and yet John, John, John is but a pseudonymon for Bess, Bess, Bess. Bess, 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 ever so Bess, 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 and yet Bess, Bess, Bess is but a pseudonymon for Dale, Dale, Dale. Dale, 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 ever so Dale, 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 and yet Dale, Dale, Dale is but a pseudonymon for John, John, John. John, 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 ever so John, 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 and yet John, John, John is but a pseudonymon for Opal, Opal, Opal. Scenario. The queen of the night and the lover of January quarreling through the pond, and the king of January and the beloved of the day making love in the tavern. and the lover of the night and the lover of October telling stories about the roof, and the daughter of the dawn and the queen of the night quarreling over the pond, and the king of the day and the beloved of the summer laughing about the roof, and the beloved of the summer and the king of the dawn laughing through the grass, and the son of January and the queen of the night making love through the grass, and the son of January and the beloved of the night making love through the grass, and the beloved of the night and the daughter of the dawn telling stories about the porch, and the daughter of the day and the beloved of the night telling stories over the pond, and the king of October and the queen of the summer laughing through the grass, and the king of the dawn and the daughter of the night telling stories on the armchair, and the daughter of the dawn and the lover of the day laughing through the roof, and the son of the summer and the queen of October laughing on the roof, and the beloved of January and the queen of the summer laughing over the roof, and the queen of the summer and the beloved of the summer laughing on the roof, and the son of the summer and the queen of the summer quarreling through the porch, and the queen of January and the daughter of the dawn standing over the pond, and the queen of January and the daughter of the dawn standing over the pond, and the queen of January and the king of October flying over the grass, and the beloved of January and the daughter of the night telling stories about the porch, and the queen of October and the lover of the dawn flying in the armchair. 6 considerations of the angel. 1. Because of weakness to know. Regard a mighty army because of weakness, from fear to know. Accept to consider, rise up a proud desire, with love a proud desire, from fear with love to be fruitful. Go down, suffer not, my children. Accept the good earth, a clap of thunder, from fear to trust, my son. What have you done, my children, from fear? Take not to know, to consider, to trust, to labor, and to produce. What you have done, dream not of the good earth. A lofty height, to trust that you may be as you are. 2. And shall ye then be as? Accept the awakening. Regard the awakening, to consider to be fruitful. A mighty army to labor and to produce out of sorrow, from fear to labor and to produce, what you have done for pity. Rise up, accept the sun. Because of weakness, suffer not, for you must live as you are. A clap of thunder for pity, my children, to know a fall. Rise up a proud desire, a flaming city to be fruitful, a mighty army with love, for you must be as you are. 3. For you must labor as you can. What you have done, my son, bless. Suffer not, my children. Rage against the waters of oblivion, for you must be as you are. 4. To labor and to produce through might, my son, for pity to be fruitful. Accept the sun, dream not of the sun. Go down to consider, to labor and to produce, to trust. Praise the awakening. My daughter, a clap of thunder. Dream not in the waters of oblivion, to labor and to produce a lofty height from fear for pity. Regard your willfulness, my daughter, a mighty army, suffer not. Take not, go down, for you must live as you can with love, for pity to labor and to produce, lest you labor as you are. A flaming city, a mighty army, bless the sun, accept your willfulness. Because of weakness, regard the awakening. My children, a lofty height. Rise up to consider because of weakness. Rise up, what you have done from fear. Accept your willfulness, a flaming city. Accept the sun, my son. For pity a clap of thunder, that you may labor as you can to labor and to produce. Praise your willfulness with love. Rise up to know a mighty army, a flaming city to consider. Regard the awakening. Because of weakness to labor and to produce, accept the awakening. A mighty army with love, for you must be as you are. 5. Lest you labor as you can, for you must be as you are. 6. My daughter, to be fruitful lest you live as you can, to know, my daughter, a mighty army, for you must live as you can, a flaming city because of weakness. My daughter, go down through might, that you may be as you are. Snowflake, dark room, dark rose. Dark is it, dark room, dark rose. What color? Dark rose. A dark room in a sleeping is it. What color? It is sleeping in a dark room, a dark rose. What color? Dark rose, dark room, it is dark. Snowflake for a friend who went completely straight. Hoopla! Your beauty she took. Your poetry she sucked out. Your madness she purged. For she said she'd take your child, and now you are hollow. You call yourself a warrior, but who needs hollow men? She'll leave you hollow. She'll leave you. Who needs hollow men? But you call yourself a warrior. Now you are hollow. And she'd take your child, for she said she purged your madness. She sucked out your poetry. She took your beauty. Hoopla! Snowflake, man's heart's mirrors. Man's heart's mirrors. Mirrors man's hearts. Hearts mirrors man's. Man's heart's mirrors. Yes, child. Yes, child, very well. Very well, I love you. I love you, yes, child. Very well, I love you. Yes, child, very well. Yes, child. Man's heart's mirrors. Hearts mirrors man's. Mirrors man's hearts. Man's heart's mirrors. Snowflake, which shines brighter? The idea of gold, or gold, or gold itself, or itself, or the idea, or the idea of the idea, or the idea, or itself, or gold itself, or gold, or the idea of gold? The Snowflakes of Giordano Bruno, choosing mind to see. 1. The things, the little things, wooed, wooed by form, form by form, the little things wooed, form by little form, by great choosing, great by little form, by form the little things wooed, form by form, wooed by form, wooed, the little things, the things. 2. And is the river the billion drops of water, and all the movement between the shores, and all the place where Terence drowned, and all the billion, and the place, and the movement, the river, the mind's eyes, the eye's minds, the eyes, the mind's eye, the river, the movement, and the place, and the billion, and all the place where Terence drowned, and all the movement between the shores, and all the billion drops of water, the river is and. 3. To see the largeness, and to be like the largeness, to be like the smallness, like the largeness, like the smallness, to like the largeness, the smallness to see, each spinning world in its own and infinite spinning, acting in harmony with the vast to see, acting in harmony with the vast infinite spinning, and infinite in its own, each spinning world to see the smallness, to like the largeness, like the smallness, like the largeness, to be like the smallness, and to be like the largeness, to see the largeness, to see. Song for Marilyn. I sent her an apple. She sent me a peony. I sent her a jonquil. She sent me a clover. I sent her an acanthus. She sent me a thornapple. I sent her a lilac. She sent me a myrtle. I sent her a geranium. She sent me a daisy. I sent her a gentian. She sent me a rose. I sent her a forget-me-not. She sent me an aster. I sent her a primrose. She sent me a dandelion. I sent her a nettle. She sent me a poppy. Structure for Cary and Linda. Pearls, pearls of pearls. Pearls, pearls of garlic. Pearls, pearls of leaves. Pearls, garlic of pearls. Pearls, garlic of garlic. Pearls, garlic of leaves. Pearls, leaves of pearls. Pearls, leaves of garlic. Pearls, leaves of leaves. Garlic, pearls of pearls. Garlic, pearls of garlic. Garlic, pearls of leaves. Garlic, garlic of pearls. Garlic, garlic of garlic. Garlic, garlic of leaves. Garlic, leaves of pearls. Garlic, leaves of garlic. Garlic, leaves of leaves. Leaves, pearls of pearls. Leaves, pearls of garlic. Leaves, pearls of leaves. Leaves, garlic of pearls. Leaves, garlic of garlic. Leaves, garlic of leaves. Leaves, leaves of pearls. Leaves, leaves of garlic. Leaves, leaves of leaves. Two things about the woods. One thing about the woods, comin' out of 'em. One more thing about the woods, comin' back to 'em. A Winter Carol. Any number of people may perform this composition. They do so by agreeing in advance on a duration for the composition, then by going out to listen in the falling snow. Winter Seascape. In and out of a churchyard, much explained by church styles. 7 of the 12 telephone translations. Second telephone translation from Andreas Gryphius, 1616 to 1664. Nacht lichter als der Tag, Nacht mehr denn lichte Nacht. Naked, liked her as they dug. Naked, merely down like naked. Snaked, lighter as they dig. Snaked, here we drown my snake. Make it light, Hera's shady. Make it, heroes crown my wake. Shake it, lighters shake away. Shake it, tyros on the make. Take, eat, light us, run away. Take, eat, pour the rest away. Might fight, light us on our way. Might fight, let's go right away. Might, light us like the day. Might, that's right, it's bright. Night, lighter than the day. Night, more than light the night. Fourth telephone translation from Jean de la Cepede, circa 1550 to 1622. Ce nectar par qui seul le monde est rachetable. See nectar, parakeets a-sailing lemons, that's regrettable. Say nectar, a pair of kids sailing lemons that are wettable. So nectar, appalled by kites she moans that we're not able. But nectar, and Paul hikes, and she bemoans how we're incapable. Yes, nectar, the bitch, yikes, it's known she's crazeable. Yet nectar, my bitch and boned unfurled, it's risible. Sweet nectar, why bitch or moan when she's curled and praisable? That nectar by which alone the world is savable. Sixth telephone translation from Giordano Bruno, 1548 to 1600. Envelut in sacrae speciem te extollere mentis. Envelopes are a sacred species, he tries to tell the mantis. And mellow as a rakish priest, he prays they'll document his. He must, it's a mawkish point. He craves they'll brew some, but trusts that in his mind's the point. He's brave, they're gruesome. Some crusts that we could find, the might that's right, I've prayed they're true. The lusts in which I wind, they brighten, kindly braze a few. Sallust has intertwined the might of wind and cravings for a view. See, just as in the kind of right of mind I've praised to you. Eighth telephone translation from Luis de Camões, 1524 to 1580. Mudam seos tempos, mudam seas vontades. Oh, madam's got her times, and madam has her wishes, and madam's got her timpani, madam has false teeth. And my dame's got a simple one while I'm at the grange. The time's nearly done, and the will has its range. The timekeeper changes, and my will's not arranged. The times change, the rocks and rills change, for time is change, and rock and roll will change. And I'll change, and you will change. The times change, the wills change. Ninth telephone translation from Mikhail Vasilievich Lomonosov. Tam sporet žirnam glas vodoj, Tom's split on an ear knob, mangling his head. Oi. Tom's spirit's a weird one, dangling and dead. Oi. And his cry is feared, jangling he said, Oi. And his cry was heard, in an inkling I said, Oi. And I tried to avoid hearing with darkling dread, Oi, as his bride and his daughter cradled him there, Oi. It was not as it ought to be, calm around there, Oi. Dense fog and water quarrel there. 10th telephone translation from Giovanni Leone Sempronio, 1603 to 1646. O Dio, che cosa è l'uomo? L'uomo è pittura. O Diane, what's the cause of ailing? Whom do we pitch to? Ah, Diane, inside's the cause. Rebellion, if true, is depicted. Diane, if a bride's got gauze and it's smelly, how cruel to be afflicted. Yes, Diane, I've tried to get lost, but I tell you, I feel rejected. No, Diane, broadly speaking, I smell you and feel dejected. Yes, broadly thus I am, and you bellow, then you lecture. No, broad is what I am, that's no conjecture. O Lord, what's a man? A man's a picture. 11th telephone translation from Anne Bradstreet, 1612 to 1672. The season's now at hand of all and each, and reason's my command. I've bawled with the rich, now I've lightened my demand. Controlled by the bitch, I've crossed the Rio Grande, upheld the laws, and stitched my gross of rubber bands into robes. I've switched the decent underhand, and, well, it's such a recent undertaking to crawl on the beach. The season's now at hand of all and each. 12th telephone translation from Lope de Vega, 1562 to 1635. Desmayarse attraverse estar furioso. That's my arse that you're traversing, furious star. But if that's ever what you rehearse, that's fine for us. And if you're painted like a hearse, like mine, for instance, well, I'd constrain you to be light. That's in the dance. Hell, that's paint. But in the light, it's sheer brilliance. Restraint is not for Brent, nor he for us. Fall faint, be insolent, or be furious. As, another 7. As they say, as they say. As they say, they say, as they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, they say. As they say, they say, as they say, as. Boris Blastoff finally dreams about life. I want to ring like a bear, dance like a lion, roar like a kangaroo, box you, love like a bell. Ring like a lion, dance like a kangaroo, roar you, box like a bell, love like a bear. Ring like a kangaroo, dance you, roar like a bell, box like a bear, love like a lion. Ring you, dance like a bell, roar like a bear, box like a lion, love like a kangaroo. Ring like a bell, dance like a bear, roar like a lion, box like a kangaroo, love you. Boris Blastoff's You Play It Crapshooting Song. A soft touch, a slow night, a butterfly day, a soft touch, a slow dance, a wild day, a soft loving, a wild loving, a rough dance, a slow night, a butterfly caress, a butterfly dance, a butterfly touch, a slow day, a wild loving, a rough touch, a slow day, a wild loving, a rough touch, a slow day, a wild loving, a rough touch, a butterfly night, a wild night, a slow caress, a butterfly dance, a wild day, a soft night, a wild caress, a slow day, a rough night, a rough caress, a butterfly caress, a wild night, a soft caress, a simple loving. Caryatid, I am, to be written upon the air and strung from the bottom of the sea to the top of the moon. The Lord's bad penny, I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I am, keep turning up. I am that I am, keep turning up. I am the Lord's bad penny. I hope everyone knows the lyrics of the Beatles song, The Yellow Submarine, because this is Hello, Serbes-Marines, traduction anticlimactique du chanson célèbre du groupe rock Les Coléoptères. And down where I was born, lived a man on Seldassie, and he told us of his life on the land of Serbes-Marines. We sailed entre the sun till we fantasy of Carine, and we lived beneath the wave in a hello Serbes-Marines. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. Entre referend era là-bas, money more of them lived next door, and the band begin to play. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. Velestime hat, mystère, capitaine, que retakip d'un even. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. We all lived in a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines, a hello Serbes-Marines. And we lived the life of his, après en face à Salvinit, ce qu'il a fait bleu, on autre ses effets green, une hello submarine. We all lived in a hello submarine, a hello submarine, a hello submarine. We all lived in a hello submarine, a hello submarine, a hello submarine. The Dawn Police. Dawn, not yawn. If he awakes with the dawn, yes. But just one dawn is normal enough, even after a long and satisfying sleep. Fawn and pawn are remote. Police, not polite. Misdemeanor is often defined as an offense less serious than a felony. This, along with public, links up with better police than with polite. Being a public misdemeanor, it's likely a police warning in any case, regardless of whether it's polite or not. Cap, not lap or map. The dog would only be sitting on his lap if he wanted it there. Finding the dog on his cap, he might take a poor view of it, of course. Clean map is too vague. Axes, not apes. The clue implies that people used to handling them don't consider them dangerous, which is true of axes, but not necessarily of apes. Lead, not feed or tend. Lead is the best answer to suit the average person. There are many people who would have little idea how to feed and tend horses. Heed, herd, lend, mend, need, read, send, and vend are weak. Hat, not hit. Whether gifted or not, she would have no difficulty in making a hat, not necessarily a very good hat. Being naturally gifted, she might have a little difficulty in making a hit. Hut is not good. Rub, not rug. Rub is more positive, since a rug makes no difference to the floor itself. Run and rut are poor. Roar, not bore. Attracted by implies some drawing force, such as a roar that is loud and attention-compelling. He might find a boar attractive, but not be especially attracted by him. Furthermore, roar, e.g. of a lion, has more point for zoo than boar, which is common to farming in this country and to those who raise hogs. Soar is not good. Pat, not pal. If the pal is sympathetic, as the clue says, then he would help a little, not just might help. A pat might help, however. Gins, not wins. The clue is truer of gins. In theory, at least, there need be no limit whatever to the number of wins you can have in quick succession. In quick succession is vague as regards bins, pins, and tins. Sitter, not sister. A sitter, as an outsider, expects normal respect, of course. A sister, whose sister anyway, normally expects to be treated with some degree of affection, in particular, rather than stressing respect. Sifter is remote. Rest, not jest. No time to rest, certainly, but an occasional jest would not be out of place. Nest and test are weak. Dead, not heed or lead. Dead is a perfect answer. Heed and lead of what need to be further qualified, some of which are certainly not worthy of respect. For several. Once there was a yes who married a 3, but 7 was cruel to them, and they had no 5. So they went to S, a land with many F's and B's, and there they lived in a big 6, happily ever after, dancing the H and the P, and eating delicious 9s. 4 women. Eyes lighted and mind of fire, heart of steel and jack-o'-lanterns of stone. Eyes of stone and mind lighted, heart of fire and jack-o'-lanterns of steel. Eyes of steel and mind of stone, heart lighted and jack-o'-lanterns of fire. Eyes of fire and mind of steel, heart of stone and jack-o'-lanterns lighted. Gentle talk. Over and over again, better and better. If I'm not mistaken, better and better, over and over again. Hands up. Keep smiling. Hands up. Yours faithfully, faithfully yours. You're on the wrong track. I say, just listen. I say, you're on the wrong track. That's sheer madness. That's sheer madness. Cross my heart and hope to die. Cross my heart and hope not to die. Good heavens. Out of the blue, good heavens. Over and over again, better and better, over and over again. As the crow flies, to build castles in the air, as the crow flies. In the long run, it dawned on me to offer resistance. It dawned on me in the long run. To play safe, it's no use to play safe. Blue, blue, gray, blue, blue. I'm broke. That's a sore point. I'm broke. It's in apple pie order to be out of place. It's in apple pie order. Thanks, brother. Brother, thanks. You never can tell. To make a mountain out of a molehill, it's not worth the trouble to make a mountain out of a molehill. Naked as a lord, to sleep like a top, naked as a lord. Might before right is not right before might. To burn the midnight oil, it's getting dark, to burn the midnight oil. I'm all ears. To prick up my ears, I'm all ears. Hold your breeches. No dogs allowed. Hold your breeches. 1 is not 2 is not 1. Let's talk turkey. It drives them up the wall. Let's talk turkey. I wasn't born yesterday. Wasn't I born yesterday? I'm fine. It will be all right. I'm fine. Left, right, left. The more we have, the more we want, is not the more we want, the more we have. About that, about that. How the abbot trilled with his lady Easy Yet. 1. Mountain natty youth thought trim. Mad mouldy yams, zilch checks came, mountain natty youth thought trim. Melt try, yes, Sam, muddy a ram, mad mouldy yams, zilch check came, mountain natty youth thought trim. Rotary yarmulke under randy yore, melt try, yes, Sam, muddy a ram, mad mouldy yams, zilch check came, mountain natty youth thought trim. Abbot trill lady easy yet, rotary yarmulke under randy yore, melt try, yes, Sam, muddy a ram, mad mouldy yams, zilch check came, mountain natty youth thought trim. 2. Abbot, trill, rotary lady, yarmulke easy, melt under yet, try, randy, mad, yes, your, mouldy Sam, mountain yams muddier, natty zilch ram, youth check thought came trim. 3. Abbot, rotary, melt, trill, mad yarmulke, mountain try lady, mouldy under natty, yes, easy, yams randy, youth Sam yet, zilch your, thought muddier, ram, check came trim. Abbot, rotary, melt, mad, trill, mountain yarmulke, try mouldy lady, natty under, yes, yams easy, youth randy, Sam, zilch yet, thought your, muddier, check ram, trim came. Abbot, rotary, melt, mad, mountain, trill, yarmulke, try mouldy, natty lady, under, yes, yams, youth easy randy, Sam zilch thought yet, your muddier check trim ram came. 6. Mountain trill, natty lady, mountain trill, natty lady, youth easy, mountain trill, natty lady, youth easy thought yet, mountain trill, natty lady, youth easy thought yet, trim ram. 7. Mountain natty, mountain trim, trim mountain, mountain ram, ram mountain, trill lady, natty youth, natty easy, natty yet, easy yet, thought trim, 8. Mountain natty, trim mountain, ram mountain, trill lady, natty youth, natty easy yet, thought trim. 9. Mountain natty easy yet, trim mountain natty youth, thought trim, ram mountain natty youth, thought trim, trill lady easy yet, natty youth, thought trim, natty easy yet, easy yet, thought trim. 10. Mountain natty youth, easy yet, trim mountain natty youth, thought trim, mountain, ram mountain natty youth, thought trim, mountain, ram mountain natty youth, thought trim, mountain, trill lady easy yet, natty youth, thought trim, mountain, natty easy yet, natty yet, easy yet, thought trim, mountain. 11. Mountain natty youth, thought trim. Mountain natty youth thought trim. 12. Mount in act e ooth or 13. From the mountain a natty youth who we thought was trim. We were mad about the mouldy yams, so we zilched our checks, and there came from the mountain a natty youth who we thought was trim. You would melt to see her try, yes, Sam, and she was muddier than the ram, but we were mad about the mouldy yams, so we zilched our checks, and there came from the mountain a natty youth who we thought was trim. It was a rotary yarmulke under a randy one of yore, and you would melt to see her try, yes, Sam, and she was muddier than the ram, but we were mad about the mouldy yams, so we zilched our checks, and there came from the mountain a natty youth who we thought was trim. And this is how the abbot trilled with his lady easy yet. It was a rotary yarmulke under a randy one of yore, and you would melt to see her try, yes, Sam, and she was muddier than the ram, but we were mad about the mouldy yams, so we zilched our checks, and there came from the mountain a natty youth who we thought was trim. A Hymn at Night, for Azrael, Angel of Hidden Waters and Dark Places. 1. Landscape. Spring. Spring mountain, spring tiger. Tiger. Tiger spring, tiger mountain. Mountain. Mountain spring, mountain tiger. 2. Figures. Eve. Eve and the tiger. Eve and the spring. Eve and the mountain. Eve and the spring. Eve and the tiger. Eve. and Eve, and you, and I, and you of the I, spring I of the you, of the tiger, of the spring, of the mountain, Eve of the spring, Eve of the mountain, Eve of the tiger, star, loving of the mountain, I of the tiger, loving of the spring, I of the mountain, loving of the tiger, I of the spring, loving. Tiger and you, and I and you, tiger and I loving you. 3. Argon. Her, him, him, her, him, her, him her, her him, her. Cross a mountain, across mountain, cross a spring, across spring, cross a tiger, across tiger. Tiger, star, tiger star. Spring him, him, her, him, spring him. Across, a cross of springs, a cross of mountains, a cross of tigers, a cross of mountains, a cross of springs, a cross, across. 4. Trinity. Dark, dark mountain, dark, dark spring, dark, dark tiger, cross, dark mountain, cross, dark spring, cross, dark tiger, dark mountain cross, dark spring cross, dark tiger cross. 5. Laughing. Leap, leap, star, leap, leap, tiger, leap, leap, star, leap, 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 laugh, leap, star, leap, tiger, laugh, leap, leap, leap. 6. Fear. That mountain, not afraid of mountain, not afraid of that mountain, of mountain, not afraid mountain, that, him, her, him. Toi Caryatid au loup garou. Geese in the green grass grazing, gray geese in the green grass grazing, gray geese in the green grass grazing, three gray geese in the green grass grazing, gray geese and green with the grazing, three gray geese in the green grass grazing, gray geese and green with the grazing, three gray geese in the green grass grazing, gray geese and green with the grazing, gray geese and green with the grazing, gray geese and green with the grazing, three gray geese. Grazing. Amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. Amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. Amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. Amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. Amidst the mists with barest wrists and stoutest posts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts.